Focus test. Focus test. Focus. Focus. Hey! It's Prime Bishop again. I'm going to do a quick, awesome, last-minute Ask Bish, Part 4. And I'm going to pick up where I left off. Sorry it's taking me so long. I've been crazy busy. I've been just busy, dislocating my shoulder and skating and filming and all this kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to try to go fast and get a lot of these done. Okay. First things first. I would like to say hello and a shout out to my good buddy Patrick Fontaine from Hamilton, Massachusetts. I was over at his house today. We were playing skate. We were having a good time. Hey buddy, I told you I would say your name on this video, so there you go. Triforce mat. Can you please tell me how you can get a bean plant done with a 46-inch longboard? Triforce mat. The 46-inch... Okay, 46-inch longboard. This one, it's a beast. It is very hard to bean plant. Essentially, the best way to do a bean plant is you have your front foot, back foot, you replace your front foot with your hand. You crouch down, you put your hand where your front foot is, so that way you can put your front foot on the ground. So you replace your front foot with your front hand, and then you place your foot on the ground, jump off that foot, jump up into the air. While you're in the air, put the foot back on the board, catch it really high, and stomp it down. It's really tough because it's such a heavy board. If you have this board, you know how heavy it is. It's mainly meant for bombing hills and stuff, but if you want to do some bean plants on it, that's how you do it. Okay. Russell Muscle 12. cool name. What's your worst bail? You've heard that one already. That was my one in Go Longboard 2010 when everybody thinks it's my bone, but it's not the bone in my hand. Trust me, my hand is fine. It's just hydrogen peroxide on this gaping wound, and that's what it looks like. Okay, skating addict. Been subscribed since your first sliding video. You inspired me. Thank you very much. You're awesome. You inspired me to longboard, bro. Congratulations on the success. Thank you. As for my question, well, I'm getting a pintail soon. If you had to choose one pintail to go sliding and cruising, which would it be? I'm thinking the 46/43. Skating addict, I would say go with the 40 or 43, actually, not the 46. The 46 is really, like I just said, it's really good for bombing hills and going really fast, not necessarily for sliding that much. If you want to get into sliding and carving and cruising and stuff, go for the 40 and 43. They'll be smaller, they're easier to maneuver and skate around with and have more fun with. So go for that. Alright. Longboarding XX. What is the best wheel bearing setup on a longboard in your opinion? I'm a huge fan of the O10 Stimuluses with some Super Reds. They cone down really easy though. That's the only downside of them, so I'm trying to find a good wheel for that kind of stuff. Lemon Zigzags are really good as well. Lemon Zigzags with Super Reds as well. Super Reds are great bearings. They're my favorite bearings for sure. They're not too expensive and they last a long time and they're just great. So, alright, let's see. What is the best way to learn slides? By Walla. Well, Walla. The best way to learn slides is to get some slide gloves. Get some made or buy some, whatever you want to do. Get your helmet on, get some knee pads, and go out and just practice. Just go down, try it slow at first, pretty slow, and then put your hands down, get some speed, and try to put your hands down on the ground and slide out and get the feel for getting your wheels to start grinding and get the whole feeling of your wheels sliding out from under you and all that kind of stuff, fun stuff. So don't get discouraged. You might fall and scrape your elbows and all this kind of fun stuff, but it's awesome once you get good at it, and you can start controlling yourself and taking down huge hills just because you learn how to slide. So definitely learn how to do that. Alright, Apex 34 and Apex 37 back in stock by Blue Tiger 435. Apex 37 will be back in stock on Monday. If you want to see a sneak peek preview of the graphic, go to the Facebook page. It's the new picture of the graphic. The left picture is the bottom of it with the carbon fiber bar going down it, and the right picture is the top graphic. It doesn't show the laser cut grip tape yet, but we'll have pictures that early next week. Alright. Me and my longboard. When's Original going to show their next series of vids? The next series is Hawaii, obviously. Well, obviously, you might not have known that. Hawaii Sessions is coming out. Hopefully, it's going to start before Christmas. So look out for that. It's going to be awesome. All right. Hey, it's Eric C. Hey, Eric C. Congrats, Bish. Thank you. Why do you longboard? If there wasn't any longboarding, what would you do, job-wise? Why do I longboard? I longboard because it makes everything okay. It makes everything that you're worried about, anything that you're stressing over, you can go out, you can skate, and you can kind of clear your head. And that's what I used to do back when I would get stressed, when I was in architecture school and stuff. I would just kind of, get really, just mad about the world. And you can just go out and skate and everything's okay. You just go out and have some fun, and it's very addicting. That's the other thing I love about it. It's great to, to fully progress and innovate and create something that has never been done before. I find that really, really attracting. So, anyway, let's see. If there wasn't any longboarding, what would you do, job-wise? I would be an architect. That's what I would be doing. Architecture has always been one of my passions. I've said this in previous videos and stuff like that. Longboarding and architecture are my two passions, job-wise anyway. So, yeah, I'm sure that once I finish this kind of aspect of my life, I'll go back to architecture and become an architect. So hopefully. So, all right. Observer 4610. Congrats on 3,000. Thank you. I'm just curious, how long have you been longboarding? Your talent exceeds anything my buds and I have ever seen. I said this before. I've been longboarding for, I think I said 7 years. I think that's correct. It might be 6 years, who knows. And thank you very much. It's a great honor to hear stuff like that from people. Alright. Jojo Spa. Brian, I have a question for you. Arnold Palmer. Good stuff. What are your tips for a beginner longboarder who wants to get really good? What should he do? How did you do it, and how did you get as good as you are today? Not giving up is a big thing. Making sure you have confidence in yourself and making sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it to be cool. You're not doing it to fit in with people at school. You're doing it because you love it. If you really love longboarding, you'll get good at it. If you love skating and progressing and getting better and really working for something, you'll get it and you'll get good. And when you do, send me an email. I'll sponsor you. No, I'm just kidding. You might. Who knows? Send me an email anyway. Blake BDRX. Hey Brian, I got a question. Is it normal for that little piece of hardware that you call the lock tab in your truck mains ever to wear down over time? Yes. It is normal, but the reason that some people have bad wobbles, I explained this in one of my other videos. If you take out the big washer, one of the washers that has the smaller diameter hole, that allows this lock tab to sink into the base plate and it eliminates that problem, which is awesome. So try that, and if you still have trouble, call Original and they might be able to give you some new base plates. Okay. The reason I have to keep going like this is because I have to look at the timer on my camera just to make sure I don't go over the 5-minute limit on my camera, so that's why. All right, JL2996. Can you have a board giveaway? Maybe. I don't know. I've never really thought about doing that. I guess it would have to be something that you guys have to work for. Maybe I'll think of something. If you have an idea, leave a comment, and maybe I'll do it. Who knows? All right. Let's keep going here. Mr. Jake for the win, or FTW. Hey Brian, have you ever tried a land yachts longboard? I know you ride Original, but you should at least try the Switch or Evo. I have tried both of those boards. What's really funny is about the Switch and the Evo are they're great boards, but their land yachts is going in a direction that I'm kind of just getting into. I mean, they've been into downhilling and free riding and going fast and sliding really fast and all that kind of great stuff for a lot longer than I have. But I'm definitely going in that direction, which is awesome. So you should see me on some kind of downhill or free ride board pretty soon. I don't know if that's a hint. I don't know if that's not a hint. Who knows? Not land yachts, but Original. Anyway, okay. Let's see. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Hey Brian, my question is to you, what would you be if you didn't longboard architecture? Just talk about this. Okay. Honestly, do you like loaded boards and how tall are you? The explosive dog. I like loaded boards. I have nothing against loaded boards. I think Loaded is a great company, and the difference between their boards and our boards is, you know, a huge difference. They use bamboo. We use, you know, maple and carbon fiber and fiberglass, and I'm sure they use fiberglass as well. I'm not really that concerned about being compared to them because they're going in a direction, we're going in a direction, and you know, I talked about this before. We're two separate companies, and we love each other, which is awesome. So anyway, let's keep going. What was your first longboard, and when did you get it? Colin. Let's see. My first longboard I got for my birthday. Well, the first longboard I ever rode was at my boarding school. I talked about that one. And my first board that I owned was a Sector 9 Luke Nosewalker. It was about 6 feet long. I think they still sell it. It's called the Luke now. But originally it was called the Luke Nosewalker. Yeah, it was massive. Pretty cool though. Then I got into shorter boards, and I got into freestyle, and I got sponsored by Original, and then all this kind of great stuff happened. So my question is, could you please make a video with the Hybrid 35 in a bowl? Eric Engel. Yes, I will. I've actually, me and Ian Joe Dutch went to the skate park, and we filmed all day on Hybrid 35s, which is awesome. So hopefully you'll see that footage pretty soon. All right. How do you get the perfect beard? By Hilly092. The perfect beard has been completely demolished, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you saw it on my Facebook. But I had a faceplant incident earlier. About a couple weeks ago. And yeah, I was doing a 360 slide, and I got off axis, and I ate pavement on my face, and it looked terrible. I mean, it's like really painful at first, but it was like really cold, so I couldn't really see what was going on my face. So I look up at like one of the Harris brothers was there. I think it was Daniel. I looked up at, and I was like, "Am I bleeding?" Because I couldn't feel it at all. It just had like little like claw marks on it, because it like I scraped the pavement, and I knew it was just bad. It was just bad. So that's why I'm all clean shaven now. I'm not clean shaven. I'm getting this thing back. But anyway. Perfect beard really isn't that hard. I just grow it. That's all it is. Alright, cool. I gotta go to bed. It's about 1:24 a.m. now, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll make another one pretty soon. If not, I will catch you guys later. See ya.
Oh, it doesn't hurt! You tell me it doesn't hurt!